Hello everyone, my name is Richard Weberg for those who do not know me, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your ListLeverage back office. It is really simple to do. There's a video back there right now. I'm just going to go into a little bit more depth because it doesn't explain how to set up a campaign for those people who do not know how to set one up. So with that being said, ListLeverage is a great way to build your list and build clickbank commissions, as well as downline and GVO, as well as build your list there. And I'm personally going to be using ListLeverage to, of course, build my email marketing list and build downline in another program called Four Corners Alliance as well. And it's very easy to do this for anything that you wish to promote. I'm going to show you how to go about it as well in this video. And like I said, this is really simple to do. I'm just going to go into a little bit more depth so you can understand how to set up a campaign completely in GVO step by step. So once you're logged into your ListLeverage back office, what you'll want to do is join, of course, GVO from back here. And if you're not already a member, and you just click here to sign up and sign up to GVO. It's $1 trial for 7 days, I believe, and then $9.97 a month. I've been a member of GVO for years, over 5-6 years for sure. It's a great program that pays great commissions and has been a great tool for building my list as well as hosting my websites, because not only do you get the capability to full-blown autoresponder for $9.97 a month, you also can host up to 4 domains with GVO. So this is a must-have tool for anybody who wants to be successful in internet marketing. So once you join GVO, what you'll want to do is log into the back office, and it'll look like this. And inside of GVO, what I want you to do is just scroll down on the left-hand side, and you can see there's different tabs over here, as well as at the very top your username. Mine is Weberg69, and so this is one of the first things I want you to do. Your username for GVO is the username you chose when you signed up, and it'll always say welcome your username up here in the top right. So the first thing I want you to do is copy that and go to your members area for ListLeverage, and there's a spot right here where it says enter your GVO username. So what you want to do is paste your username in there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to set up your GVO campaign. And I'm going to show you how I set mine up, because one of the great things about ListLeverage is people are going to get subscribed to your list if you're upgraded in ListLeverage, especially, without a lot of extra effort on your part. Your list is going to leverage and get multiplied much faster than if you were just building it on your own. That's why this is such a great, simple tool and can be extremely effective for multiplying your list very quickly, because on every person's page that you sign up to this program, or if you're upgraded, will get automatically your information put into a spot where people can subscribe to your newsletter as part of the steps, without you having to do any extra work, because everything is embedded through this one back office. So you can highly leverage building your list with this program, and I highly recommend that you get upgraded in it. This will be a great asset to your marketing task that you are trying to accomplish. So now we're going to set up your campaign for GVO. So we're going to go back into GVO and scroll down again. And on your left-hand side, find Autoresponder. It's right here. You click on Autoresponder, and that's going to bring you to a screen that kind of looks like this. Although mine, I have multiple lists already created, because, like I said, I've been a member of GVO for a long time. And what your screen won't look exactly like this. You'll basically have something to create your first campaign. Should be something to create campaign or add campaign, and that's what you're going to want to click on. And I'm going to click on add campaign because that's what I have back here. And in adding the campaign, I want you to just name it. You can name it anything you want. I'm going to name it ListLeverage, but I already created this campaign earlier, so I'm going to name it ListLeverage 1. And in the description, I'm going to put the same exact thing in the description. So campaign name ListLeverage 1 for me, because I already created ListLeverage, as you can see right there. The description ListLeverage 1, that's all you need to put in there. From name, you're going to want to take out your username here and put your own name in. So I'm putting my name, Richard Weberg. And now the from email, I'm just going to use my Gmail address in this. It's recommended that you use your own web host, but for me, I'm just leaving that in there for right now. Otherwise, I would type in support@richardweberg.com because I have my own domain name. But if you don't, I recommend that you use a Gmail address or something that was provided to you by your internet provider until you ever decide to get your own domain name. And you put in for the from email and the notification email. Then, once you have this done, only thing you want to do is I like to check notify about a new subscriber, so I get emails every time someone subscribes to this list. And that's all you really need to do here, and you can just click add. And I'm just waiting for this to load, and what it's going to do is create that new campaign. And if I scroll down here, yours should show up like right here at the top, but mine, because I've already, like I said, been a member for a long time, have lists set up. So here's my ListLeverage 1 campaign I set up. And if you ever want to edit that, you can just click on this edit button. So now what we want to do is we want to set up a form for this campaign, because this is how ListLeverage and your GVO autoresponder are going to interact so that people get put on your list automatically. So what you want to make sure is in this campaign field right here to the right, where there's this little drop-down menu, if you're already a member of GVO and have many campaigns like I do. Otherwise, the only thing it will say in there is whatever you named this campaign. So I'm going to scroll down and go to my ListLeverage 1 because that's a campaign I just set up. And now I'm going to click on Forms. So, and the Forms is right in the blue tab over here to the left. And we're going to create a new form now. This is where we're going to get the campaign info that we need to put in your ListLeverage back office. So we got a forms list here, and all we're going to do is click here to create new form. And form name, I just call this ListLeverage. ListLeverage 1 because I'm just matching it up to this campaign. And that's for your so you know what form this campaign goes to. And then you could put a thank you page in here as well if you wanted to, which would be your whole URL for your affiliate link in like ListLeverage you could put in here, or whatever you're going to be promoting, and you would just select this drop down menu, put custom URL, and then you would add the URL right here, and you could put one in the already subscribed thank you page. And then the other thing you want to do is uncheck double opt-in, so that it's not checked. And after that, that's all you need to do. And now you just click create. And now we've created your form for your ListLeverage campaign, or whatever you named it, whatever you're going to be promoting. I'm going to show you a unique way that I'm going to leverage this to also build, like I said, 4 corners. So not only is this going to build my list and build me clickbank commissions for ListLeverage, and build my GVO downline, and build my autoresponder leads, I'm going to be building 4 corners with it. So now that we have the form here, you want to click on this third, I like to call these radial dials. 1, 2, 3, it looks like a piece of paper over here to the right. And you click on that, and what's going to happen is you're going to get a pop-up box. And in this pop-up box, there's 2 different set of numbers that we are concerned with to put into ListLeverage. The first one is your campaign code. And you can see up here that it says campaign code value equals a FB37 set of numbers between quotation marks. What you want to do is copy everything between the quotation marks there. So copy that. minus this out, or minimize it, go over to your ListLeverage back office. What you want to do is paste that campaign code in the first box under where you posted your GVO username. Enter your GVO campaign code. So you paste it right there. Then you want to go back to that form. My mouse, hopefully my battery makes it through this wireless remote at last in it while I finish this video, because I see it's getting kind of slow. So you want to go back to this where we took the campaign code from, and now we want to take the form ID. And that's right underneath campaign code here. And again, you want to take the numbers that are in between the quotation marks. So we're going to copy that, minimize that out, and now we're going to enter that in your GVO campaign form ID, and we're going to paste that in there. Okay, so now that you got all that there, your form is all set up, your campaign is all set up. What we want to do is also put in your ClickBank ID. If you don't have a ClickBank ID, make sure and go get one. ClickBank is free to join, and you can promote any offers from within ClickBank. I've made money from ClickBank for years, and I put in my ClickBank ID because this is going to enable you to get profits from other people upgrading using ListLeverage, as well as you can sell other ClickBank products to your list. And if you're a member of ILS, you can get an ID for that as well, free, and put that in here. Right now, I haven't joined that yet, so I'm not going to do that in this video. I'm trying to make this as short as possible and get to the main point of why I'm using this system myself. And then all you're going to want to do is click on Save Your Details. Okay, so once you save your details, you'll be brought to the next video, which will be, it'll start talking about, you can play this, about creating your newsletter, because that'll be the second step up here, and then going to promote your free website. But you can watch the rest of the videos here to do the last two steps, because those are crystal clear on what to do. But what I'm doing with my create your newsletter is I gotta finish my newsletter description here. It's not going to be much longer than this, but my tag is Financial Freedom in just 90 days as part of my newsletter slogan, where people will check a box and subscribe to automatically. There'll be a few more words here once I'm done. But basically what that's promoting is something short that people are going to see immediately, because you only have so many characters to work with. And I'll have more characters to work with after that, because I'll be upgraded in ListLeverage. I haven't done yet because I wanted to get this video done so that I could help people before I started promoting how to set this up. So you'll have a few more characters to work with there. And then after you have that done, you're off to promote your website. But now I'm going to show you that last little thing of what I'm going to do with ListLeverage to help me build another program called Four Corners. And we're going to go back to GVO here. And in GVO, where I set up this new campaign with you, what you'd want to do next is create your first message that's going to go out to your new list. So we're going to go to Messages. And that's in these blue tabs again. And what you want to do is click here to create new message. So we're going to click on that. And then you're going to have a basic HTML editor and text message editor where we're going to compose our first message. I'm going to set this to 0, which is send after, so that right after they subscribe, they get my first message. I always recommend doing that. Then what you want to do is go to, well, I already wrote the message that I'm going to show you, but what you'd want to do is compose your subject line, your email, and I'll give you a copy of what I'm doing. So, because a lot of people that will end up watching this video are on my list and are following me in Four Corners and GVO already, and are building their list. And for any people that want to follow me, you can see exactly what I'm doing. So now, I already have the message composed, so what I'm doing is basically saying, so say you wanted to promote XYZ. I put congrats for the subject line on your decision to join ListLeverage from Richard Weaver, so that they know it's coming from me when they just subscribe to that list. And it relates back to they join ListLeverage because, like I said, how ListLeverage leverages everything to put other people on your list automatically. That's why I wanted to make sure that I point out ListLeverage and from me again. So whatever you're promoting, I recommend a subject line like this. And like I said, I'll give you copies either underneath this video or in the page for you or an email, something. So with that being said, you go back to GVO and I'm pasting in that subject line. Congrats on your decision to join ListLeverage from Richard Weber. Now, what I want to do is paste my email message in here. So I go back to my Gmail where I composed this, and I'm going to copy this email I already wrote. And I'll explain some things about this. You also have a copy of this so you can see how you can tailor something to something else you're promoting. Now, you remember back here where this tag, it will be something else in regards to Four Corners. So when I go to GVO and put this first message, and I'm going to paste it in there now in the HTML message part. Okay? And if you want to change the size of the email writing, I always change mine to 3. You would highlight the whole thing and just go up here for the font size, and you would change it to the size you want. And I always change mine to 3, so that's what mine is on, is size 3. But this is how I wrote my message. I said, very smart decision, my friend, on joining ListLeverage. So again, I'm relating back to ListLeverage, so they know why they're getting this email from me. ListLeverage is a great way to explode your email marketing list. I did a quick video to guide you through your ListLeverage members area. It's a little more in-depth than the one in your back office. And then it goes, make sure you upgrade as well. You don't want to miss out on them building your list for you. And that's one of the main features of the program that will help build your list automatically on top of whatever you do. So that I wanted to reiterate, and that's what I am going to do. And I go on to say I may or may not be your sponsor in ListLeverage because I may or may not be. They may be joining from somebody else's page. My list, because that's the way ListLeverage works. And I'm sure you've watched the videos already, you understand how it works. So I make sure I point that out as well. And then I say tomorrow, make sure you look out for my email. I'm going to show you how to turn a one-time $18 into $40K in 90 days. So that's in preparation of that email, so they're aware of my tag that shows on all these different sites where they subscribe to my email, that tag I showed you. Okay, and there'll be more into this tag when I'm finished. So that way now my whole email relates to the whole thing of ListLeverage and relates to my promoting Four Corners. Now you could do this for any program. Like I could make another one like this for Your 8 Steps, another site that I am co-owners of, and I could do something similar with that, which I probably will as well, because it's a great ability to upgrade and let them build my list for me. In addition to what I do, I can join this ListLeverage multiple times and create different sections like this if I wanted to. So I was building more than one list and leveraging GVO, the program of my choice, and ClickBank commissions. So now then the only thing left to do is to paste this email in the text message, because you have to paste it in both. So all you need to be concerned with down here is just pasting your message into here, making sure it looks right. And I always put a way to contact me, like my Skype and my emails. You don't have to be concerned with insert field, insert link, or any of that kind of stuff. Nothing else. You have everything in here. Send after 0 days immediately. All my other messages after that are always send after 1. I have my subject line in here. I have what I wanted to say in my first email. I try not to put links. That's why this only relates to ListLeverage first, and then look out for my email tomorrow. And like I said, you could do this for any program. You could say, tomorrow look out for my email. I'm going to be showing you or giving you additional information on blah, 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 whatever you're promoting. It doesn't have to be specifically exactly like I'm doing. Once that's done, you click Add. And voila. I have my first message that'll go out immediately after people subscribe to my ListLeverage list, and I have that all set up the way I want. Now my next email, I'll click on Add Follow-up, and I'll compose an email about that offer that I talked about in this email, and that email will have a link to join Four Corners. And I use a Four Corner system that also uses GVO, so it just reinforces using GVO as well. I'm very focused in my marketing, and I suggest the same thing for anybody else, is to, I use more than one autoresponder, but I always focus in the emails and things that I do and make sure that I keep growing them. Now, after you have that set up, you can add as many ad follow-up messages as you want. You just click on that tab. You can send a broadcast to all your campaigns at one time by just sending on broadcast as you build other campaigns or lists. And you're all ready to start promoting your new squeeze page that is set up here in ListLeverage. You just click on promote to your free website. Well, it won't be free once I upgrade, but it's already done for you. And here's my link, and that link, if I copy it, is already connected to my GVO autoresponder, and so would yours be, and I would paste it in here and hit enter. And this will build my list.
In the next 90 seconds, you're going...
And how easy and how great is that? And see, here's where those blurbs show up. I'm sure you've already noticed them, but here's mine already on my page, so people can start subscribing to these when they go through the join process, and they can subscribe to other people's newsletters. And that's the amazing thing, that when you're an upgraded member, this gets put automatically out there for you on many different other people ListLeverage pages when they go through join the system, and you build your effort times multiplication factor of way more than you're capable of at one time. So as you build a list here, you will multiply your efforts many times over, especially being upgraded. You will not find a better value for your money for advertising, actually, because what your fee is for this, that is automatically building your list guaranteed for that price. It's not like buying other advertising where it's not guaranteed. You will get opt-ins through paying your upgrade fee in ListLeverage. And that's why it's so important to upgrade and to set up this complete system and follow everything that's here. And with that being said, other than that, you'll be on your way to building a massive list and massive income. And I hope this helped you out. And other than that, have a great day.